Bon appetit, Stipe. It's been a little while since we've seen you here, on a fight week and everything like that. I know that maybe during your heyday you weren't exactly a big fan of these questions coming at you thick and fast, but having been away for a while, do you feel any more open to it?
They still suck. I'm joking. No, I mean, listen, I understand it's part of the game, and people want to understand, hear you and see what you're doing. And, it does suck because it's repetitive, because it is what it is. I mean, you guys want to get your story, and I get that. But I've got, it's gotten better over the years. I have accepted it. I understand it.
Was this your return to the cage, Jon Jones or bust, or were you always planning on coming back here and not having your last fight be in the Apex?
No, I definitely wasn't going to come back. Of course, I wanted Jon Jones more than anything. But if it wasn't going to happen, it wasn't going to happen. But luckily, everything worked out the way it did.
I think this fight's been an interesting one, right? When it was first booked, everyone was really hyped on it. Then they had the interim situation arise, and now that's sort of bringing questions outside this fight. But for you, obviously, you've been focused on Jon for years now. Do you think by the time you get to fight night, people will appreciate that actually these are two of the best ever, and we need to appreciate you guys fighting for what it is?
Yeah, I hope so, but I'm not worried about that. I really don't. That's one thing I've learned in this career. I stopped caring what other people think. You have your opinion. You have your opinion. I'm not going to change it. I really don't care.
What do we think of Jon Jones? Obviously the best ever. He had amazing light heavyweight career. He started coming up to heavyweight, beat Cyril. When people look at him, they think of his range, they think of his size. Obviously at heavyweight, that might not be as big a factor. Do you look at that as something you can negate because you're a bigger man or as big as he is?
Yeah, that definitely plays into the fight. Into the fight. Definitely a different ball game when it comes to heavyweight. You got bigger guys hit harder. A lot of things are different. I think we'll see. I have some things up my sleeve too, just like he does.
He was a little upset at you for calling him a bitch.
I keep talking about that. But he was literally telling everyone he's going to beat my ass. I remember was positive. Did he not say that before that? So sorry. Well, did talk shit about me, but it's okay. All right, whatever. I don't
think. And then also he brought up your sparring partner choices.
I pay him. That was bullshit because they're my teammates, and they're like, we're not getting paid. So apparently I'm hiring people too. So whatever.
Do you think maybe he's just saying this to sort of build this fight up and build himself into needing a bit of spite between you two to give himself more of an edge in the fight?
Maybe not. I'm not. I don't know what he's thinking, but that some of the stuff was just. I'm like, okay, I literally had no idea until someone told me. So it's funny. It's just comical. It's actually very funny.
Stipe, just next to him over here. You said that you learned not to really care about what other people say, and was there a point or a moment that did kind of click? And did you used to care more than you kind of let on what everyone was saying about you or your opponents or anything?
Yeah, in the beginning of my career, I was a little sensitive about it, because you don't know me, I don't know you, but why you're saying shit like that to me? I would get terrible DMs and stuff. I'm like, what's wrong with you? You don't know me, but then I really just stopped caring because I realized they don't know me, I don't know them. They're just pissed off about something and just trying to take it out of me, and I could care less, honestly. It's the best thing I ever did in my life.
Has that kind of calmed down, kind of all the hate and the vitriol coming your way, since?
No, I mean, you get hate all the time. I mean, you get DMs all the time. You suck, you're a piece of shit. Hope you die, whatever. It is what it is.
And you said you always thought you knew you'd come back at some point, but did you keep up with the sport at all? Did you watch, all the pay-per-views and the heavyweight fights?
I never watched pay-per-views, even through my whole career, really. I mean, I do. I don't say I didn't watch them ever, but I do watch them, especially when my friends were fighting. When Vellante was fighting, Wyman, Wonderboy, my friends, I'd watch them, and once in a while there was a good card, or if I was live. But I really wouldn't go out of my way. I have other things going on in my life that.
So you didn't really pay attention to the rest of the heavyweight division,
I mean, I did. I mean, I had to because everyone's texting me about it. But when you see stuff on Instagram and then social media, but I wasn't I had to watch the fight or anything like that. I just whatever. I have other things. I want to go to bed. I'm tired.
And I think on the countdown, one of your coaches said he felt like you were a little pissed off when the first fight fell through. Was that just selling the fight, or did it kind of bother you, so close to the fight that?
Yeah, it was more just you were that close, you worked so hard, and but it's part of the game. I wasn't mad that he got hurt. I just it's part of the game. I was just mad, pissed off because I was at that point. I'm like, oh, you're so close, and then almost had it, and then gone. So.
Jon has said, he watches tape kind of religiously on his opponents. He wants to know every mistake they make, like when they step to the left, he's going to throw this, he's going to throw that, and he likes to know his opponents backwards and forwards. Are you the same type of guy to watch tape on Jon? And if so, do you see a lot of the same tendencies, or is he really like the narrative? He's always a different fighter when he goes out.
No, I definitely watch film on him. Yeah, he has tendencies, and he does throw different stuff at different times, but also he does have tendencies like everyone else. You just got to exploit them.
Stipe right here. If you win this fight, you'll be
When
you win this fight, you'll be the second in UFC history to have 3 separate title reigns. You and Randy Couture. I guess what would that mean to you, and which one would be the most special? Beating Verdum, reclaiming it from Cormier, or this one?
They're all special. So I like winning. So whenever win it, whatever. Like between all 3 of them, like they're all wins. That's all I would care about. That's like, to me, they're all special. But maybe it's this one, I think, because it's just the Mecca. It's Jon Jones. Everyone's like, oh my God, Jon Jones, and I don't get better than that or bigger.
Yeah, and you got belts at home already too. So is beating Jon Jones almost a bigger accomplishment than taking another belt back with you?
Oh, of course. When you get that belt again, it's always nice. I have 6 of them, and I can't wait to get 7.
And you guys will be at the press conference tomorrow. I don't know if you've seen Jon in person yet. I guess what's your expectations for that? Do you have any idea like what he'll be like towards you, and are you looking forward to seeing him in person and like sizing him up on a stare down?
Yeah, I don't care. I have no ill will towards the guy. We're here to fight each other and beat the shit out of each other. Yeah, I don't know how he's going to act. I'm shake his hand, like, hey, good to see you. How you doing? See you Saturday. That's about it.
Stipe, to your right. To your right. The build-up to this fight, Jon keeps talking about, being a legend and his legacy. You're also a legend. When you decide to hang him up, how do you want to be remembered?
Remember just that guy that went out there and just blue-collar dude went out there and fought and beat ass, and just was never given anything, is all earned. Just normal, blue-collar dude, just love the fight.
Speaking of retirement, you recently changed fire departments. How long till you can retire as a fireman?
Oh, that's a long time. We're not going to talk about that one. That's a long one. So.
Tom Aspinall is weighing in as a backup fighter. Things have happened to Jon Jones during fight week. I'm sure you don't want to think about that. But
well, thanks for jinxing
it. During your preparation, did you have to, prepare for Tom at all?
Yes, no. We talked about it. There's things he does. We watched them on him too. But right now, we're about Jon Jones. That's all I care about. I'm not gonna think about anything else besides that, unless it happens. And if it does, you should not be coming to the fight. That will find you.
I won't. Last question for me. I know you kind of brushed on this. When Jon pulled out of the fight a year ago, was there any thought of fighting somebody else? I
just really wanted to fight Jon. I think the best of the best. People wanted to see it, and I just it's a fight I really wanted. It's a great legacy fight, everyone says, and unfortunately, we get injured. It's part of the game, and it happened. And I was pissed off not at him because what am I supposed to do? Get hurt. I was more pissed off because you're so close and then you get hurt, and then it just sucks.
Thank you, sir.
Stipe over here. So when you see Jon saying he's interested in an Alex Pereira fight, when you see his Twitter's flooded with people talking about Aspinall, that's where his attention is there. Does that bother you at all? Do you see that as him looking past you?
Sure, good. That's not a good thing to do. I'm looking at that Saturday. Me and him. That's all I care about. Jon Jones. So my mind is on him. Tasking him.
Sorry, just with the time off, do you envision any sort of needing a minute or two to get your foot back, or does that not matter to you at this point?
No, that was good. No questions.
Your head coach, Marcus Marinelli, is someone over the years that hasn't received the most attention, but has stuck by your side and basically dedicated his life to helping you improve as a fighter. What does that mean to you, not as a fighter, but as a person?
Well, he isn't just dedicating his life to me. I'm nothing special. We have all our fighters. It's not just me. We have the whole team. He puts all his time and effort into us. He gives everything we got, and which you want. And he's my best friend. He is the godfather to my daughter. That's how much I love the man. That's how much I look up to him. And Yeah, he'll get his recognition. He's doing well. I mean, the thing about him is that he gets homegrown guys. He makes them good. And not, a lot of guys like to change gyms, and gyms get guys from other places, and he doesn't. We do, but they're mostly homegrown guys, that's hard to do. He's doing something right.
And just one more for me. You're a big Cleveland Guardians fan. They actually brought you out to Game 5 of their series with the Tigers. Yep. They won that game, but it went on to lose to the New York Yankees. Is there any part of you that wants to get this back for Cleveland, or does that not matter to you at all?
No, of course, man. Cleveland's best. I want to give them something to celebrate about, and the Cavs are killing it right now. They're 12-0. I mean, let's go. They'll make it to the finals, win it, and we'll have a bunch of championships again to celebrate and have a good time in Cleveland.
Hello, Stipe.
Hello.
Hello, Stipe.
Hey, buddy.
How much are you proud of Croatian roots?
Love it. I mean, best country in the world.
What was the last time you visited Croatia?
2019, 2020, just because of COVID and everything, that was hard to get over there. Plus with the kids.
Any plans to visit again?
Yes, we are going to. Actually, I'm going to bring my mother. She wants to go, but I'm going to wait till our children get a little bit older. Well, my daughter's good, but when my son's a little bit older, and once you got to try him potty train, though, oh my God, it's terrible. So once he gets potty trained a little bit older, we'll be good.
On Saturday night, Croatia will be awakened watching your fight. What would be your message to your Croatian fans?
Thank you for all your support. It means the world to me, and new.
And also, my last question is: recently, a great NFL coach, Bill Belichick, got Croatian citizenship. Actually, he got a Croatian passport.
Yeah.
Would you like to have one?
I'm already on it. Me and my wife are already on it. We've been talking about it.
Maybe. Okay.
Stipe, you've been tight with LeBron in the past. Are you still close to them? And when was the last time you guys spoke?
Well, I mean, I don't have his number. Hey, what's up, buddy? No, I mean, he's gone doing his thing, man. He's got bigger fish to fry than talk to me. No, I mean, we had met the one time. We took a picture. I'm a good dude, and that was about it. So, wish him nothing but the best.
Awesome. Then one more real quick. If you could challenge one person in the world, not in the UFC, to a fight in the ring, who would it be?
My wife.
Why your wife?
She beats me up all the time. No, I'm joking. No, I don't know. I don't really know. That's a good question. I really never thought about that. I just,
This is the one I'm like, I wish I could in hypothetical world.
Yeah, no, it would never happen. She'd still beat me up. That's the problem. She would still win. It doesn't matter. So I would lose.
Appreciate you.
On a quick lighter note, you're famously a firefighter. Mm-hmm. There's crazy stories from firefighters all the time. What is a funny, goofy, lighthearted thing that you've had maybe recently or this past year, whenever, at the department?
Oh. I mean...
Sounds like you can't say a couple of them.
Yeah, they're pretty much X-rated, so you can't really say I'm joking. Well, I had one time, so there's nothing terrible, but I remember I had one guy at our station, and I had a massive pimple on my back. And I'm like, yo, Ron, dude, you gotta pop this for me. He's like, no. I'm like, please. I just begged him fine. He's like, fine. So he gets up, and he's trying to get it. It won't work. So we get one of your 18 or 20 gauge needle. He hits it, nothing. They get a 16. Man, that thing popped. Man, that mucus plug of that pimple, dude, it was disgusting for 4 feet. Till I started dry heaving, it was great. It was fantastic. That was like a little itty bitty of it. That's nothing compared to what we've done, but yeah, I mean, it's good times.
I regret asking, sorry.
Yeah, it was disgusting. It was amazing though.